Hi, welcome to Lab Games. I'm your host, Anthony.
And I'm Francis.
Today we're playing DEI.
I'm glad you went with the acronym.
I did. With the White Death expansion.
Yes, so Divide et Impera.
Sure, that's what that means.
Yes.
So DEI, it's not the same acronym you're probably used to at work, but it's a little bit different, and it's a miniature area control game.
Yes.
Set in an apocalyptic, winter-bound future.
Winterbound. I like
Right.
that. Yes.
So
Yeah, it's like a new ice age.
New
right?
Ice Age, yep. And it's got a lot of interesting mechanics, and we will show you how this thing plays.
Yes.
So take a look at the table. You've got this giant, sprawling, modular map, which I think is the most unique characteristic of this game, in that the map tiles have these buildings on them that are actually layered onto the tile. So they do go up. It's almost three-dimensional, even though it looks artistically like these are raised. They are actually raised up here, as well as the third level here.
Yep.
In this game, we are controlling different factions, going out and trying to accumulate these two different resources. So there's these technology resources that are these little circles, and there's these energy cell resources that are these triangles. Those are like the extent of the resources you're getting.
Right.
Those two types.
Yep.
So circles and triangles, basically. So the circles are on the ground level, all on the bottom, right? The triangles are all located on the roof levels. So, and it's important to know because in this game, everything is about linked adjacency.
Right. So even though it looks like, and you can see where there's separate square-shaped tiles putting this modular board together, you really want to just pay attention to these borders and also the levels, which denote the areas where you'll be moving and traversing.
Which
across.
they refer to as regions.
Yes.
The square tiles themselves are considered districts. The sections that are adjacent and share the same level are called regions. That's very important because this is how you get around this board and understand whether or not you can traverse into certain areas, right? On the board, you'll notice, again, once there's all of these resources, and the board tells you how to put them out. So if it's got a little circle, you put a circle there. If it's got a triangle, you put a triangle there. Real simple. So you seed the board with all of its resources. And thematically, what we're trying to do as different factions is we're essentially, your faction is going out, and there's like one supreme faction called the Purebloods. And what they're doing is they're rewarding you in food and ammunition and supplies in exchange for these resources that you get. And so for all intents and purposes, the supply points are your victory points at the end of the game, right? So as we go around and we take our units out there, and I'm playing the yellow units, which are called the Ravagers. That's my my faction, and my leader is Abraham. And it's going to be really hard to distinguish who's who on the board, but this so happens to be my leader. I'll show you him right here. So the main difference between him as a mini and my troops is that they have a gun and he's got like two swords he's holding. It's going to be near
a shovel.
Yeah, actually, it might be a shovel.
Yeah.
It might be near impossible for you to tell the difference. I'll just make sure I note, because he has a special ability, and his special ability is when he scavenges to get resources, he can do it again. So he can do it twice.
Yeah.
Yours is a bit different.
Yes, so I have Arya, and so again, very similarly, her model looks different from the other models in my supply. She's this one. And her special ability is that she does not have to build elevators in order to traverse from one level to a higher or lower level, which the rest of us will have to do.
Right. It's called the grapple, right? She grapple hooks up. And so one of the biggest things with moving, and we're explaining this because as we start going, we're not going to slow down to tell you about why we're doing certain moves. But for example, this region here, you can see the outline, right? This whole area is one region. So if you're in this region, you'll notice that symbol there. That is what they refer to as an elevator. So this elevator will allow you to go from this ground level to this rooftop. And then from this rooftop, you can traverse. And you'll see this wall is dividing it and that wall is dividing it. So this is one region.
Yeah.
So you would move up to this region, move again to this region, move again to that region. Now you're on the roof. Even though this is slightly higher, all rooftops are considered adjacent and linked, right? So you would be able to move. You'd walk from here to here to here, but you only be able to get back down from another elevator, right? This is a bridge, so you can go from here to here. This is a neutral bridge. Anybody can use it. These are neutral elevators. Anybody can use those. We each have 3 of our own personal elevators
Yep.
and 3 bridges that we can build as part of a build action that only our faction can use. This isn't a game about fighting each other for the most part.
Yeah.
You can do it a little bit, but it's not really that. It's about majority in
Yep.
the regions, because the only way you can move into a region is if either you have majority in that region when you're moving into, or you have majority as a result of moving into that region.
Right.
So you have to have more troops. There's no ties, it's troops. You have to have more. If you do that, then within that region you can scavenge, which means get the resources, or you can control these green, yellow, red, and blue outposts. Those outposts stand for different things. One's like tactics outposts, technology outposts, logistics. Yeah. So, and they will allow us to open up these special traits that we have on our player boards that give us different passive abilities. Right. So that's that. We'll explain how that goes as well. You'll notice these giant mechanized things. Each faction has a certain special unit. Yeah, they're like I forget what they're called.
They're drones.
Drones, yes. Yeah. So a certain drone that's affiliated. It's not your drone, your factions, but your faction does start with a card that allows you to control that particular drone, and it determines which drones come out for which factions are in play. You can get drone cards from the market. Anybody can buy them. So I could buy, like, my faction can control this guy, but I can buy cards that allow me to control this guy. And what this guy will do is he'll allow you to move him and then deploy units.
Yep.
That's his ability. This guy, move him, and he takes 2 resources.
Harvester.
He's a harvester. Exactly right. So those have been randomly placed out. You'll notice there's a green faction out here.
Yes.
This is the Automa. This is part of the White Death expansion. It adds solo play, and you can use that AI for the
other player counts.
For co-ops. Yeah, exactly. So it's not co-ops.
Not co-ops.
It's for multiplayer.
Definitely not
a co-op game
in this experience
at all. It's really just about getting the most victory points. So the AI has its own board. It has its own deck of cards, which it will activate each round. That's another thing we have to kind of explain. Is it's not really rounds; they call them turns. There are 4 game turns.
Yes.
Which, for all intents and purposes, are rounds.
Yeah.
Within each game turn, there are 3 action phases.
That's well put.
That's how they put it, right? So there are 12 turns in the old school version of turn in this game.
And in each action turn, you'll play 2 cards,
Correct.
which will let you do lots of things. So that's kind of your model.
Okay, I think that about covers it.
Yes.
So on our turn, she's player 1.
Yep.
And you are going to play. You have this deck of cards. These are action cards that we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 action cards. They have different symbols, and they will allow you to take whatever actions on them. Each of us is going to play 2 cards. And then the AI is going to go, and that's the end of the action phase.
Yep. All right.
But we start the game with you playing your 2 action cards.
Yeah, I'll make this really easy, okay?
Yeah.
So
real simple.
Yes, so my first action, I'll play this card. And I will play it over here on my board. I don't know if you want to zoom in on that or not.
Yeah,
Maybe people can see it. I don't know. So I'm going to play this card. Now, each one of the cards that we have, and I'll show you mine because they're pretty much all the same, have these action icons on the bottom. And there's only a few things, really, that you can do. This is going to allow me to move. So boots, of course, mean movement. And then this little, I don't know, it looks like one of those little
like
things
claw.
where the claw
It's the
machine,
claw machine
type of thing, right?
Yeah.
Lets you pick stuff up. So I'm going to move, and then I'm going to pick something up. And you can do these in either order that you want.
Way.
I'm going to take Arya, who is my leader. And again, she doesn't need an elevator or anything fancy. She grapples on up here to this region. And she's going to pick up one of these energy or one of these technology resources, the triangles, and just put that in my storage.
Yep. And you have a max storage of 10 total.
And then for my second action, I am going to play this card. Now, this is a card with 2 boots. This would allow me to move 2 spaces. But what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to not do what I wanted to do. I wanted to get another card, but now I realized I can't afford it. Yes. I was going to buy this card, but it cost me an extra
let me
circle.
just cover the market real quick.
Okay.
Because we didn't talk
While
about
I'm
that.
thinking.
So the market over here was basically there's 4 different markets. There's I call it the red, the green, the blue market, but they all have
and the black market.
Yeah,
that was right.
So you've got it's a tactics market. You've got it's like an engineering or machinery market, and then you have a logistics market, and then you have a black market. In the expansion, there's a new additional market that replaces the black market, which will bring other units onto the field. We didn't want to go that complicated with this. We want this to be a good feel for what the game is, and then obviously there's a lot of extra bells and whistles to do it. So these are all advanced versions of the cards we have currently, so that's how you sort of upgrade that.
Okay, new plan. So instead, I want to see, he's going to drop 2, right? Okay, so I'll play this second. So this is one of my drone cards, or this is my only drone card right now. Yeah, so I'll zoom in on that. So you can see like this.
It's got the flying saucer.
It looks like a flying saucer.
Yep.
So I'm going to move the drone. Now the drone, obviously drones fly over areas, right? So they don't have to worry about
they don't have, there's no
elevation
elevation issues with them, but there is adjacent region issues. So they have to go to one space at a time.
Exactly, right. So he can move 1, and then he's going to enlist 2 scrappers in the region where the drone is located. Now he's here, so can he fly here?
I don't think that's 2. He's got to go like from
Does he have to go here,
to here. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. All right, fine. I'll just go here. I didn't really want to do that, but.
All right, and then he does what? Recruits 2 units?
So he's going to recruit 2 units, so I just bring 2 units out on the board.
So that's the power of the drone. Yep. He just drops off units, and that's getting units on the board is really big. Yeah, well, there you go.
There you go.
Okay, so back to the cards. So if what we were talking about earlier is there's a cost to these cards, and if you want to buy them, right? So from right on the farthest right is the cheapest, right? It's going to cost just what's on the card. So 3 circles is the 3 circle resources. 1 circle is the 1 circle resources. The first and second row, you'll see these triangles on top. That means you have to have control of 1 or 2 outposts of that color in order to be able to buy those cards.
Yep.
Which is challenging, to say the least.
Yeah. And you'll track that just by how many cubes you have.
Yes, ma'am. So, again, we're going to play 2 cards each, so I have to look at... And I get the main actions are move, build, scavenge, or recruit. Yeah. That's really it. Those are the 4 main things. You just have to decide. Now, when you move, you can move as many troops as you want. The main thing is they have to move into a region where you are going to have majority. So I will start by doing a double move. Right? So double move. Boots. And I'm going to go 1 here.
Of course.
And 1 here.
You little bugger.
And I'm going to take this red, and I'm going to take this green.
This whole game's invalid now.
Now I have control of these outposts. It's very fleeting control.
Yeah.
Because I don't have a lot of troops there. Right. But it's control nonetheless.
Yep.
It doesn't really, it's not really...
Is it worth it?
Ideally, yes, but it doesn't really get me what I need. And what you have to understand is, like, to unlock these things, you need to have 2
cubes of that color.
And you resolve that after the second action phase.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's not a bad move.
But is it premature? That's the question.
Is it premature? It might be, actually. But I'm going to leave it because I already have a feeling that she's going to come down here. She's got an elevator. She's going to come right down here and take that right back from me. So is it worth it for me to go there? Maybe not. Maybe I want to send 2 here to shore that up.
Double down.
Yep, double down. So that's actually only 1 move.
Yeah.
I'm going to take these guys and get them out of Dodge because there's absolutely no value in being there. So I'll move them up to here. Now remember, this is 1 region.
Yep.
So moving into here, that's 1 region.
Right.
So that's my first action. And then my second will be to... This is brutal. It's so tough. There's so many... The resources really and the actions are so very tight in this game, but you want to get troops on the board, and I think that's really the kicker here. So just looking at what... Yeah, I'm going to do... Yeah... I can buy that card, actually. So that green one, what is a machinery?
Which one are you looking at?
So that green
This one?
card, no, this one
This
here.
one?
That one.
This one? This one?
No,
This one?
that one.
Okay.
Yeah, so that one allows me to do two things. It allows me to do a green machinery build, they call it. So what does that mean on the reference card?
Yes. So let's see. Same effect as in list,
Right.
but you can also place in the region a resource from the reserve. So that lets you get like more technology or energy out.
Yeah, that's not really
which is
valuable
pretty
to me.
cool.
Now here's the thing. When you recruit, so if I recruit now, and I put this down, there's 2 recruits. Because I'm like, do I want to buy a card, but they're kind of expensive? 2 recruits, these 2 masks, I bring out 2 troops, but they have to go on a neutral or a faction tent.
Right.
Tents are here.
And here.
In here, right now. We haven't built any of our own yet, so do I bring more troops out over here, or do I bring more out over here?
I don't know.
I think I bring more here.
Okay.
Because I really need to press. And that's my 2 actions, so that's done. Now AI is going to go. Now, he's going to go, he gets to play 3 cards. Because he's a jerk. Like, all AIs are jerks. So he's going to play 1 card, which in turn gives me, so you go down from top to bottom, right? And I will zoom in on this so you can all see the AI, right? So it's going to go, I know you like the split screen I did,
What's
right?
that?
Because the screen is actually this board.
Oh, I know.
and the market,
I
right?
know.
Come on.
Oh, you so fancy.
So what what he's going to do here, he's going to look to control. First thing he does is raid the market. He's going to try to buy a card from the market. He's going to look, and this tells you what kind of market. The market is the black market.
Okay.
Right?
Yep.
So the black market, he's going to look at the farthest right card and see if he can afford it. Can he afford it?
Nope.
Nope. Can he go to the next farthest right card?
Nope.
Nope. Can he go to the next one? No,
Nope.
he can't. All he has is 1 triangle, 1 circle. So he's going to, if he can't do it, he skips it. He moves on. Right now, he's going to go look at every zone he controls and see if he can do a scavenge of a triangle resource.
Right. So
I can tell you he can because he's right here. So boom, he's going to take a triangle and get a resource. Next one is move to a triangle resource region. So you look at where he's got free guys to move. This guy's free. This guy is not because he's controlling that.
Yes.
He's free. And he's not. So he's going to move him towards a triangle region. So I guess the closest elevator.
Probably here.
Right there.
Yeah.
So she's going to move there. And then finally, recruit in the controlled blue region where she has a blue outpost and a den. Now, they recruit from dens. Now, what I didn't tell you about the setup for the AI is that they have a den where they can spawn on 1 blue randomly selected, 1 red outpost randomly selected, and 1 green outpost randomly selected. So their goal is going to be trying to take these outposts off the board, and they can do that, which is really bad. They score a lot of points for doing that. So that's what they did, which is bad.
Yes.
Next is this card. So they're going to go after the logistics deck? Oh, the tactics deck, I think.
Sure.
Yeah, the red deck. So
And they can buy
2
this.
triangles are going to spend the triangles.
Yep.
And
And they
they
get the
are
card.
going to take the card.
Nope. This actually
face
goes
down.
like
It goes
this.
face down. Sorry. They're going to scavenge a circle.
Okay.
There's one right here. They are going to move towards a red-owned. So do we have a free unit to move towards red?
Here.
Well, they're already there.
Oh, true. And they're already there.
So move
And they're
her.
on that one.
You might as well move her. She could probably take the high road there,
Okay.
as opposed to
Sure.
moving back and forth,
Yeah,
back
makes
and
sense.
forth. And then finally, she's going to recruit where this Gaia project is, right? And then finally, last action is going to hit the green market.
So that's going to be a
Nope.
no.
Nope, can't do it. Next is to scavenge another triangle. The next is to move towards a green. Right there from a free unit. Her again. She's going to keep moving.
She'll just keep on going.
Yep, she'll keep traversing. And then finally, recruit at the red. Okay, so now we have them done.
Done.
So now that ends the first round. Now it's the second. So again, remember we told you there's 3 separate action phases. And what you don't want for the AI to do is to have control of any one particular region.
Yeah, this is not good
Right,
already.
any outpost, because the outpost where their den is linked to, he's going to eat that outpost. He's going to eat that outpost.
Yeah.
So we've got to get in there in numbers Somebody's got to get in there and take care of this.
Hey,
because
listen.
we have to wrestle
buddy.
control back from this guy.
I know. Let's see. Man, there's just so much to do.
I know. You have very limited actions,
Oh,
very limited resources.
Not good. Not good. Well, it's like I wish you could split some things too, but the thing is, like, you have with your starter cards, you have one build action. So even if you wanted to build, like if I wanted to build a bridge, but also build a cave so I could recruit people, or not a cave, but a base, you know what I mean?
Right.
A camp. Makes it very tough. Yeah, it's really, really hard. Okay. One, two. See, I can't. I'm just trying to figure out how to get over there. You know?
Yeah, I know. This is tough.
This is really, really tough.
All right. What are you doing?
I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm just like, well, the thing is, like, I want to move in here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at how to protect these. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're here, so you could kind of take care of that. This is not a co-op thing, but I'm just saying.
Well,
like,
we have to
theoretically
kind of
could.
keep
We
him
kind of
at
do
bay
have to
because
keep him at bay.
his score will go
Terrible.
buck wild. Yeah.
I'm thinking, how can I get over here? You know?
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna shuffle his cards up.
Because again, to move into an area, you have to have majority at the time that you move into it.
You have to move in with the majority.
Like,
yeah.
I can't move in with 2 guys.
No, you can't.
You know what I mean? I could move in with 3, but then it has to, like, I have to get this guy in here and those guys in here, and then get everybody.
But it prevents
over.
him from going in.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, at least it would prevent that.
Yep.
It just doesn't. It doesn't help me personally with my needs. All right. Well, let's try this out. We'll do this. I will move in.
Yeah. So
I'll move
what
this
you
guy
played
first.
you played a card that does what?
Yeah. So this lets you either enlist or grab something or move one.
Yep.
Plus
build.
Build something.
Okay.
So I will move in here.
Mm-hmm.
And I will build
a refuge, or an elevator.
I was going to build an elevator, actually.
That actually might be smart.
So
your faction elevator is there.
So
that
there.
elevator allows her to go up to this level.
Yep, exactly. And then I get this.
You do, because now you have
I have majority with my one person.
And you
sitting
control
there.
that outpost.
And for my second turn, I will... I'll move. Do I want to move? Yeah, so I don't have any other... It's the thing, like, as you use your cards, you have fewer and fewer cards to use. You know what I mean?
That's a move.
So I'll do a move. Now, this is one move down the elevator.
Yep.
And I could hold that and do another move somewhere else if I wanted to, and I think I will do that. I will move him like here.
Okay.
So
that's a
it.
move.
Sorry, that was like a long
That was
turn.
the longest turn
That's
ever.
why it's interesting, because you've got listen, it's not your turn was pretty long as you figured out what you were doing. But you can go. I was just commenting.
I thought you were explaining something.
No, I was just saying it's interesting because it's very simple.
Yeah, but complex.
But it is complex.
So here you go. I'm gonna do the same thing. One of those, move,
Yes.
recruit, or scavenge, and then I'll build. Right. So I'm gonna do a move. Here, I'm going to build a refuge.
Yes.
And then that's my move and build. And then I'm going to do a recruit. I'm going to recruit to my new refuge. And then I'm going to do a move of all three of these guys into here.
Yeah, I figured you would.
And that gives me control of all of these.
Yeah, that's so weak.
Yep.
You started out strong by doing what you did up there.
I did.
You saw me take that over.
This is a massive, because this is one region with all four. Yeah. Now, the trick is you can't have more than four. But in this game, there are only four.
Exactly.
So, but that's it. He goes. And he's going to do this. He's going to go after the black market again. Can't afford that one. Can't afford that one.
Can't do it.
Can't afford that one. So we can't afford anything in the black market. He's going to do a scavenge of the circle.
Okay.
Is he anywhere where there is
He's a circle here.
Technology resource?
It's battery, actually.
Yeah, but I think it's called technology.
Resource. No, technology is triangles.
No, that's a power cell, I thought.
I think it's reversed.
Oh, it's reversed. You might be right. You might be right. Next one is move to a circle. So look for a free unit. These guys are free. These will actually
free,
move.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they'll just go right here.
Okay.
And they will move to where there is now the circle resource. Okay. And we've got...
Enlisted Gaia.
Actually, like, they will probably move here.
That would be my guess.
Like, because you got to do it what you would do.
It's one of those.
Yeah, you have to make that decision, right? You could do a random and put out the random tokens and then draw the highest number.
Takes too long, though.
But honestly, like, if it's an obviously beneficial move for him, like, why would he? And it fits the AI. He's going to do it because then he's going to recruit another guy here and control this.
Right.
So now, I had that. The minute I left, I was actually supposed to put that back. He controls that now, like, heavily.
Yeah.
So he's going to eat that. He's going to gobble that right up, which messes me up pretty bad. But let's go again. So he's going to hit the red market. 2 triangles. Nope. Yep. He ignores control.
He does ignore control.
He does. So he's going to spend one of those and flip that card.
Okay.
He's going to take a triangle resource. Does not have any units on the roofs, does he? He's got
not
her.
Close enough,
so nope, but she's going to move to the triangle, so she'll get him next time.
Okay.
And then he's going to recruit on the green. So he's going to recruit here. So he's going to eat. He's got to gobble all those up. Final card. He's going after the green market. So yep, he's got that. He's going to eat.
Wait, did you pay for the? You didn't pay for the last one.
I did.
You?
Okay.
You sure?
I did.
Okay.
No, I think he's going to just flip it. He's going to scoop up a circle. Is he near a circle? Yep. He's going to take that. He's going to move to the green. So he doesn't have any guys. There's no free guys except for her.
They're free.
No, they're not. They're holding red.
Yeah, but they're technically free.
One of them is.
One of them is. Yeah.
Yes, to move towards green.
Yeah.
But they.
I think she would probably just move.
She would move, yeah. Okay. And then recruit, and then a recruit star. What is the recruit star? That is interesting. I got to look in the book for that one. So she'll recruit on the star, and I don't know what the star is actually. I got to look at the AI rules.
He's a complicated fella, or lady.
That is one that I haven't seen here. I wonder what the star means. Let's see. Recruit, deploy. Star in the region where Lilith is located.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so she's going to bring somebody in.
Yes.
She is right here.
Oh, there she is.
Boom.
Yeah.
Okay. That makes sense. He's done. So now we do, since it's after the second phase, we check to see if we have 2 outpost markers. I do. So I've unlocked the green outpost trait.
And what does that do for you?
Oh, this one is called, handy dandy reference card. It is called the Deep Excavation. I can use 1 collect action to place 1 resource in a region containing at least 1 of your units. So they basically generate their own resources.
Yeah, that's cool.
In a region. So that is pretty neat.
Nice.
Not the best one of my traits. But once it's unlocked, though, it's permanent.
Yeah.
Like, I can lose control of the greens, and it doesn't matter now.
Yep.
So that is that. We are on to our third and final action phase for this round. Or for this turn,
we sure are.
Call it. So what are you going to do? How are you going to finish this off? He needs to be fixed here.
It says you with all the guys over here.
I got 2. I don't have enough to take control of either of those.
Any.
And I'm out of cards.
You were too busy yonking up all those things.
Well, I had to take that away from him. It was the best I could do. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, I don't have any moves left. I don't have any cards to let me move at the moment. So what I'll do is... I'll do this. I'm going to... Yikes.
Yeah, I'm in trouble.
All right, I'm going to do this. I'm going to play this, which lets me enlist. And I can enlist at either campsite, right? I don't have my own camp set up at the moment. I'll go up there.
Mm-hmm.
And also lets me pick something up. So I will pick up this. Yeah?
Mm.
And then I will play... I'm going to play my grappling hooks face down, and I will buy this card for 2 circles and 2 triangles.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
and it does not have, it doesn't have a requirement. I know you were thinking.
2 circles and 2 triangles. Where?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, yeah, and I'll explain. So it had 2 triangles and a circle for the cost, but then it was here with this +1 circle.
Yeah, 1 extra.
You know what I
circle.
mean?
Okay.
So that's that. That's all my stuff. Oh, and this triangle
very
too.
good. What is that?
My triangle.
Oh, your triangle.
Now it's the end of round, or at the end of this, like, action 3 or whatever. So I actually have to look over at these awards and see.
They're called missions.
Missions, and see what I want to score. Because we do it at the end of our turn, not like as a group. It's not a group activity. Although I don't really want to score any of them. Yeah, I'm not eligible for.
Actually, I think
these
being that you say that, we unlock our feats at the end of our turn as well, not the end of the whole.
Yeah, you did.
So
you unlocked yours.
I didn't unlock my red because I had 2 reds before he went. You follow what I'm saying?
I thought we always did it at the end of that turn.
I'll double check that.
Because that's when it's like evaluated.
Well, I'll double check that. I think it might be at the end of your
Rules
individual
check.
turn. We'll consult the rules here. Second action phase. Unlocking feats.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Unlock feats.
Each player at the end of their second action phase can unlock 1 or more feats.
Right.
I would have unlocked both of them because he didn't grab this until after I went.
That's true. Okay.
Not true.
Not true?
No, because I abandoned that.
You did. Yeah, you were supposed to.
And you lose the thing.
So you were kind of right.
I was kind of right, but it didn't help me.
But it didn't help. All right, so I would like to score. I want to look at this one here with all the little guys.
Mm-hmm.
What are those? I can't see it.
Which one?
This third column on the bottom.
This one here?
Yeah.
So for every 3 guys you have, you get 3 points.
3 points?
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll do that one.
Okay.
So I take one of my tokens, put it on a mission. If you're claiming a mission that's higher, there's 4 of them out there for each of the 4 rounds or turns. You get to take the top half. Otherwise, you have to take the
How many guys do you have?
I have 6.
So you get 2 points.
It's 3 points
3
each.
points. 6.
6 points.
Yes.
3 guys, 3 points, right?
6 points. So what this means is basically the pure bloods have, or purebreds, I don't know what it is. I think it's one or the other. They have they've offered us missions, right, for each turn, for 4 turns. On the current turn, or any future turns missions you're allowed to accomplish at the end of your turn. You get to take the top reward, which is better.
Yeah.
As this moves on, if you're like, oh, I want to choose this one now, you have to take the bottom, which is worse because it's like you're turning it in late, and they're kind of penalizing you for it. So that's how that works. All right, you're done?
I'm done.
I'm looking at the cards to see if there's something that's
Worth getting.
Worthy.
There's a lot of good stuff out there.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to see if there's a way to get to them, and I don't think
To
there
here?
is. Yeah.
With your guys?
He's got too much power there.
You don't have a build left?
I don't.
You already built.
I did.
Well, do you have like a move 2 left? Like a boots?
No, what is that going to do for me?
Well, because you could deploy a guy here. And then move 1, then move 2.
I could recruit, yeah.
That's what I'm saying, like recruit. And then move.
Oh yeah, I could do that. I don't have a move though.
Oh.
I
Could you buy a
I could
move?
buy a move.
Yeah. But then you
what
can't
is
recruit.
the blue move?
What?
The logistics move? Hold on. Same effects move action,
Oh,
but you
that
can move as
lets
if you
you-
use the elevator. Oh, it lets you go. It's a move upstairs.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yep.
The problem is I have to buy that card,
I know.
which will cost me
Yes.
a card. Yeah, I don't have a recruit and move. That's my issue right now.
Yeah.
Ouch. So he's gonna
He's gonna take that.
he's gonna do some dirty deeds. That's unfortunate, but such is how this goes.
Yes. Such as.
Yeah. Wow, that's brutal. Yeah, wow. This is really not happy. Okay, I'm gonna play.
That area over there?
I'm gonna play my my drone. This guy,
okay.
and he gets to move one space, and then he scavenges 2
Yeah.
items. So
All right.
he's gonna scoop these 2 power cells or whatever they are up for me, crystals.
Yep.
So that's his first move. The second move is I would love to get a card, to be honest. That is a really interesting card.
Which one?
The red one, which is a tactics enlist.
This one? Yeah.
Yeah, which same effect as enlist action. You can perform it in any region where you have at least 1 unit. I want that.
Okay.
And that's going to cost
For
me
2
what?
triangles? 2 triangles.
Bang, 2 triangles.
And
So
you do have to have at least 1 cube, which you do.
I do. I will put down one of these for sure. So face down, you put the card. We haven't done this yet, or did you?
I did.
Oh, you did. You just did it this round.
I did.
Okay, this card goes in your
And
hand. So
where's
which
the
you
card
could
that
play
you-
next. It's right there.
Okay.
Face down.
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, you can slide those over. So basically,
His card doesn't slide though.
it
It
doesn't.
stays there.
I don't know. So he's going to go. He's going to hit the green market. And is there any 2 circle items? No.
Nope.
He's going to scavenge a circle.
He's gonna scavenge a circle.
He's not anywhere where there's circles, right?
Okay.
Nope. So then he's going to move to circles. So these guys are kind
okay.
of like pointless here.
Yeah, I know.
So they're going to move. Let's move them up. They're going to kind of come up here and then go down.
Okay. Or will they come? They'll come down
Yeah,
here.
come down there, actually. You're right. And then recruit on red.
Okay, of course.
Wow, he's really beefing that up. Smart man. All right, he's going to hit the bottom
Black
one.
market.
Black market. So he doesn't have 3. Nope, he's not going to buy trash any cards. He's going to go for a triangle resource. Does he have any? No, he does not.
No.
Move to the triangles now.
Oh, okay. So are they moving?
She can move right
again?
onto it.
Who can?
No,
this
she
lady?
can't.
No, that's mine. Mine
Yeah,
lady does
I'm
that.
sorry.
So where do you want them to go? Here again?
I guess back up.
I
Well, no,
guess.
because there's none up there. Actually, there
There's
are
one over
over here. Yeah.
and here.
Yep, that's
So.
that's the way to go. So then, green, recruit. Yeah, you got to take care of that. Because I can't. Again, for that market, not going to buy. Pick up a circle, can't move to the circle. She's just going back and forth.
Ugh, she's like so indecisive.
But she's going to recruit on her square.
Okay.
So that's it. That's it for him. So now we are at the end of the action phase. And now we do a
First
cleanup.
action phase, yep.
So the cleanup phase is a little bit different now, especially for the AI, which I want to get the book for because it's very particular on what we have to do here. So the AI is going to do his cleanup.
Walk us through it.
All right. I don't know where it is. Okay, cleanup phase. I know the cleanup phase is him grabbing those
Outposts?
outposts.
I
yeah.
know.
So let me figure this out.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is actually a little different. So what I didn't do is I didn't do my mission. So I will do a mission real quick. 1, 2, 3. I may have to do the one you did. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, because if I get 2 per triangle, which I've got none of.
Yeah.
For every 3 guys on a red outpost, I'll do that one. They get 3 points.
Why wouldn't you do that one with the blue?
Why?
Like this one gets 2 points for each enlisted guy.
6 points? here. I guess that is better.
You have like
I've got 3 here.
4, 5, 6, 7. Wouldn't that be 14
No,
points?
that's blue. That are at a blue outpost.
Oh, okay.
So that's 6 points. So that's probably the best point-wise. Not just guys in general.
Right.
So that's mine. Now his mission phase is different. Her
Yes.
mission phase. So what she's going to do is any region where she's controlling an outpost, she's going to take the outpost and destroy it.
Yep.
So that's gone. She won that one. She won this one.
Yes, it's not good.
So she won green,
and red.
red, and red. So she took 2 reds off the board. These are worth big points for her.
Yeah.
So we did a really bad job defending these. And she's going to move on. I think her whole tactic is to go kill these things. All the face down cards, if you give me those are all going to go into her trash pile. And what she does is she's going to score the victory points from these cards
Yep.
at the end of the game. So that's good for her too. Now what we're going to do is she always has to have a den on an outpost of each color. She has a den, she's got a den on, she needs a den on red and on green. There's only one more red, so she's already got a den here. Mm-hmm. So there's nowhere else to put one. Here. Oh, there's this one, yep. So she's going to put a den there. And green will go here. Mm-hmm. Because she already has a den here.
Yeah.
So those are where those dens are going to stay at this point.
It's not good.
Yeah. That's not good at all.
Abysmal.
And well, I mean, all these blues are also kind of
I know. We gotta
fair
get up
game,
there.
but we need to get some troops up here. So that's it. So now we're into round 2. We got to do cleanup for us. So our cleanup is we wipe some cards. Let me grab the cleanup. It tells you right here. Our cleanup. So that was her mission phase. Yes. Instead of missions, she does all that. We move all the played face down cards to the recycle bin. So our face down cards go to our recycle bin. Mm-hmm. So they're gone. They're out of the game. That's how you kind of like thin your deck.
Yep.
Everything else comes off your board. Move the turn forward. We do turn order. If we're tied, you swap.
Right.
AI always goes last in this game. So we are in turn number 2. And now you know what we're doing. We can kind of move.
Yes.
With reckless abandon.
Okay.
So I need to really do some things here. So I'm going to start out by doing I don't have many resources. I think that's part of my problem.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's a good card too. I like that card. Is that a recruit? Yeah, I'm gonna play this card face down. It's a recruit card, and I'm gonna buy that recruit card.
This one?
Yeah, that one. For a circle and a triangle. But it's a recruit and a tactical recruit. The tactical recruit is, like we said, same effect as an enlist action, but you can perform it on any region where you have at least 1 unit. I mean, I just put a unit on a unit.
Yeah.
Which is really without having a camp there. That's huge.
That's really huge.
So my next one is going to be a recruit and move. I'm gonna enlist here, and then I'm gonna move. I don't know if I want to do that one. I gotta go after this actually. So I'm not gonna do that. I gotta find a way to get up here. Shoot, I really need to get up here. I need to build. Yeah, because he's right there. I got to do a build. So I'll do this one here. I'll do a build. I'm going to build an elevator right here. And a move. And I'll get these guys out of dodge. That's it. Your go.
I feel like I've set myself up just for failure. Complete and utter failure.
Really?
Yes. Like, it is not good. At all. Not good. Now, if I move And I don't know why I'm... this is just... Never mind. I just answered my own question. I just answered my own question.
I am so resource poor right now.
I am too. I'm literally broke.
Yeah.
And it's like I can't build anything.
I'm busy like trying to manage him.
I know. Yeah, it's bad.
And it's costing me.
It is so bad. I'm so far removed.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
From where I need to be here. But man. All right, let's try this. And the thing is, like, you can't really build weird. Too much. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's tough.
And my people aren't in any areas that are like where I can get resources. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So.
Oh, that's interesting.
What's that?
This one here means at a red outpost, do a tactical recruit. So if I can get a guy on a red outpost, I can bring another recruit there.
Right. That's cool.
But only if it's on a red outpost, I guess. That's interesting.
Yeah, that is good.
Some of the symbology is a little bit tough.
It's a little bit weird.
Oh, no, that's what that means.
What?
I have to translate it using the code. Yeah. That means for each red outpost, I get to do a tactical recruit that I control.
Okay. That's cool.
That's really cool.
Ugh. This is so bad. I feel like I'm really failing at this game right now. Like this particular game. Like this.
No, this game?
This game we're playing right now, not like this game in general. Okay, so I guess I'm going to do this. I'm just so nervous to do it because it's like I want to build, but it's like, do I build a bridge or do I build a camp? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like there's already a stupid camp right there. You know what I'll do. This might be I don't know if this is gonna be a bad idea or not. I'm gonna build an elevator. Here. And let me walk you through what I was thinking, people at home. Because I kind of wanted to build a bridge. My issue is I have no resources, so I can't buy any of these cards that would be great to build stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But if I build a bridge, I'm still having to get people up onto this thing.
Yeah.
You know? But if I build an elevator, at least I can spawn people here and kind of start to work my way up and around or wherever I need to go. So we'll do that for the build. And then I will pick something up, I guess.
Gather some resources.
Start to slowly gather resources. It's just so bad. It's so bad. And then for my second, maybe I'll do this. I will do that. And I'll just pick up more stuff. I'm just going to pick up all this stuff.
Oh, wow. Yeah, you're doing a lot of...
I have to.
All right, so he's actually going to do 4 cards this time.
I know.
Because he's a jerk. All right, so green, can you do a double circle?
Yes. Yes, because he... No.
No, he can't.
He can't.
He's going to grab triangles.
Okay.
Is he on anywhere with a triangle? No.
No.
He's going to move to a triangle.
Okay.
There is no triangle. Oh, there is up here.
Yeah, so is he going to work his way around this way again?
Yeah, probably.
With all these guys?
Yeah, everybody. Because he's got no reason to be in that quadrant, and then he's going to spawn on blue.
Okay.
Oh, he just took all this back.
Yeah, he did.
Well, he didn't. He made it neutral. He didn't take it back.
It's good contested.
Yeah. Not good. Not good at all. All right, and then he's going to try the green again. We know he can't do that. He's going to grab a circle. He can. He's going to move to the circle.
Okay.
So I would move some of them, not all of them.
Okay, like
probably
2 of them?
Break them up, yeah. And then recruit on red here.
Okay.
And then go for that. Is there a double circle?
No.
Nope. Grab a triangle. Can't. Move towards the triangle. See, now she'll go on her own towards the triangles, right? That makes more sense. And then spawn on green.
There.
Okay. Well, you've got that pretty tied up. Blue. 2 triangles in blue. Oh, blue circles. Yep, 1 blue circle. So flip that one. Second card.
1 blue circle, this one, okay.
Yep, so you trash that card. He's going to grab circles. So grab that up. It's going to move towards the blue. So bring all of them into that quadrant over.
Over here.
Yep.
Oh,
he just took over that one. And then spawn on this guy, but he's not going to spawn because he's got no more troops left. All of his troops are on the board.
Great.
But that's his turn, so it's my turn now. So I'm going to do youch, youch, youch. 1, 2. I'll do a 1, 2. 1, 2. Yikes. This is terrible.
This is so bad.
I'll do this one. I'll do this goes down here. I'll do a move and recruit. And I'll recruit here. That's my whole turn. It's the worst.
Seems like I can't even move in there now. Like, I can't even move in here.
Mm-hmm.
Even if I were to recruit, like, one more person. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. And I couldn't get... the tactical.
Yeah. Okay. So...
Your turn.
It's my... Wait a minute.
I go first.
Oh, you just went, right?
Mhm.
Oh, my goodness. Okay. All right. Okay, so I could do this. Let's do drone. Comes down. Recruits 2.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
And then we're going to do a move with all these guys. With 4 of these guys. 1, 2. Right?
Yeah, that takes
works.
majority, yeah. How did you get them all down there?
I moved them with my elevator.
How'd you get them down?
Oh.
They just jumped off the roof onto the ground.
They parasailed. Oh, so I guess I can't do that, can I?
No, you definitely can't.
I'll just put that right back.
They're all right here.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that's not going to work.
Well... Okay, I don't know then. So wait, so I moved them. So let me put them all back.
Mm-hmm. You
So
built a way
let's
up. You
just
just
say-
didn't build a way down.
I know. Oh no. It's like, well, I could get them over here. It's
Yeah,
not
you could
helpful.
do that. It's not going to really save the day here, unfortunately.
Gosh, this is like not helpful at all.
Also, keep in mind, those of you watching, is we're trying to solve for preventing the AI from taking away stuff.
That's
right?
really what we're trying to do.
Now, if we were just kind of like, you know what, let the AI do what he wants. I'm just going to run around, grab as many resources as I can, buy as many cards as I can, and kind of just build my engine. And regardless of what he's doing,
Yeah.
that's fine. But you're probably going to lose because he's going to get a massive amount of points for taking
like,
all of
this
these
is
outposts.
huge.
Yeah, this zone here is
Is a problem.
massive.
Yeah. This is a problem. Okay, so let me see. So I moved the drone here and I put 2 guys here.
Mm-hmm.
I had 3, right?
Yeah.
2,
The drone was here,
1,
right?
2. Yeah. The problem is I can't enlist. Like you use the drone, like that's all you can do. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because I theoretically I could do like 2, like I could move. I could like move. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like building that elevator really didn't help me at all. That was kind of dumb. You know?
You can't move your guys into that zone?
I can't move these guys in there.
Why? You
Because
can't do move.
yeah, but these guys don't exist.
Oh, because you use.
I brought them out with the drone. You see what I mean?
Yeah, that's.
I mean, I got it. Take this back.
You did
I think
it
I can do it. No. I think I can do this. So what I could do is 1, 2. No. Oh, maybe I can't. So I was thinking I can move this guy in for 1, 2, but I still won't make it.
You're a move short. Unless you have a 3 move. You don't.
No, I don't have a 3 move. I've got a.
You still have one more
thought
turn.
I did.
You have one more turn after this. We're only on our second turn. Our second action phase.
Yeah, I know. What, for him to.
We have one more.
That's true. Okay.
So it doesn't resolve until the end of.
Yeah, I guess.
End of this whole phase.
Yeah, that's right. Huh. There's that triple move card out there, but I need a circle to get it.
Circle gets the square.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's try this. In my third attempt at this turn, I'll play my enlist, grapple, move, right?
Yeah, enlist, scavenge.
I can enlist, I can scavenge,
And you get 2 moves.
and I can move twice.
Yep.
So I can move 1, 2.
Yes.
Okay? Does that work?
That works. And then your second action?
And for my second action, I will. That's our bridge, right?
That's build a bridge and move 3 spaces. That's a pretty good card.
Yeah, I can't afford it though.
Nope.
But I can get that triple move card, which is pretty good. So I think I might do that.
Yeah, 2 circles and a
I
triangle.
mean,
right?
yeah. What's this with the 2 pluses?
That's 2 circles you get automatic. Just take them from the supply.
Oh, you just get them, right? Yeah. And this does +2 to that spaceship drone.
He means he puts
recruit.
down double. Yeah, he gets two
Which is pretty
actions. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, that's fine. I'll just do this. I just feel like I'm not maximizing here. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But I'll just take this guy.
And that's going to cost you what?
It's going to cost me lots of things. It's going to cost me 2 circles and a triangle. I'm always buying those expensive ones. See, that lets you put down a camp.
Yeah, it's nice.
That's a good card.
It is. Because you only get 1 build card, so
Yeah.
it's.
I evaluate my things. I don't have any stuff. I can't flip anything.
Nope. And he's moving.
Terrible.
So he is going to hit the blue deck. He's got 2 circles. Can't buy anything. He's going to now scavenge circles. Is he anywhere? Yep, he is over there.
Here.
So he's going to be able to get some cards later.
Yeah. There you go.
He is now moving to the blue. So these guys are going to move towards the blue.
These guys.
I guess. Might as well start moving up that way.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
And he's going to recruit. He's got no more recruit, so he's not going to do any more recruiting. Again, he's going to go for the blue deck, but this time he has 3 circles. So he's going to hit that first card.
Yep.
All right. He's going to grab circles. Does he have any? Nope. Move towards the blue again. So.
You think he'll move here, or do you think he'll try to move in here?
Yeah,
I
these
hate to say
guys.
it,
Yeah,
but,
you're
like,
right. He's going to move them down here. You're right.
I just feel like it's more advantageous.
This would make more sense to bring in 6 guys.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a massive, massive army. He's just going to I want to win the game, and that's the end of it. All right, red. He's not going to buy anything. He's going to get a triangle. No triangles. He's going to move towards red now.
He's going to move towards red. Okay. Yeah.
There you go.
Great.
He's in. And
So much for my plan.
Took control of everything.
6.
And he's got nothing, no circles. He can't get any resources. Move towards circles. Those guys or those guys. Oh yeah, he'll move them here because they'll come down here and grab those. And that's it. And he's not going to spawn anybody. So he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on here. Now we have 1 turn to get all 6 down there.
Why?
Yeah.
All that whole turn I did to do that, and now I can't even do it.
I know. Trust me.
I can't even move in there.
So I can do some stuff, but I don't think I can win. Oh boy. Okay. I'll just do a recruit action, which is 2 recruits. So I'll recruit 1 here and 1 here. I can recruit 1 tactical. And then I'm going to do a move. Do I even have a move? Yeah, I do. Here, I'll do a move and then scavenge. Do I have anybody on anything with a scavenge? No, I don't. So that's it. But I tied him.
Uh-huh.
So he does not have control, but he just has to literally move 1 more guy in there.
I know.
All right, I'm done.
All right. I have no idea what I'm going to do, I'll be honest with you. I have, really no ability to get around anywhere. 1, 2, 3. And then I could do it. I don't even have a 2, a move 2.
You have a move too?
I have a move 3.
Oh, you just can't. You don't have
I just
troops.
can't. I don't have troops, and I don't have the capacity to get up onto any of this stuff. I could get up here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I can't get up onto anything anywhere that matters. You know what I mean? I can get up here and go 1, 2, 3 or something like that. You know what I mean?
Why don't you just start acquiring these other ones?
I can start to try and move towards them.
Yeah.
But that's going to be it.
That's
I
that's
can't
all you
even
can
get
do.
them. I can move towards them. That's it. I've got, that's what I'm saying. Even with these, he's got 3 guys here.
Couldn't you just take your whole troop and go 1, 2 and just take that over?
Go 1, 2.
1, 2.
Oh, I
That's
was
a
looking
bridge.
at the. Oh, I thought the bridge was.
No, that's just on the rooftops.
Yeah, I guess I could
Why
do
wouldn't
that.
you just do that?
That's what I'll do. I was looking. I know it's a bridge, but I thought it was.
It's not blocking you.
Okay.
Yeah, that's just.
It was
on the
blocking
ground.
my view
Yeah.
of the possibilities. My team's ready to give up.
They are.
I'm so cold.
You've just taken. Yeah, you're I'm ready to go home. You just took control of blue though.
That's good.
That's
yeah,
it. Boom,
that's
take
good.
it.
All right, I will take that.
So that's 1.
Oh, I didn't even play a card
Oh,
to do
well, you're
that.
gonna have to play a card for that. Yeah.
Oh no.
Do you even have a 3 mover? Yeah, you
I
do.
have a 3 move. I could do my 3 moves. That's 2. I have 1 more
Yeah,
move, so I can
that's not
do.
bad.
So I don't have an elevator. I can't go there. I was gonna say I could hop up there, but
You got to get her.
yeah. For 1 extra move.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'll just move her down for her second move, I guess. That way they can move together.
All right.
Yikes.
Well, that was our last thing. I forgot to take my reward.
Yeah.
I guess I'll just take this one where I get 3 points for 3 guys. I have 1, 2, 3, 4.
And you know what I'll do, just to keep this
9 points.
kosher here? I'm going to move this down, and I am going to deploy 2 to this area.
Okay. To keep control of that.
Keep control,
Yeah, that's smart.
So. Ay.
Yeah, because you actually lost that.
I did
green,
lose it, yeah.
But you took it back. So now pick your
my
mission.
Winnings. 1, 2. I guess I could do that. How many buildings do you have?
How many do you have?
I have 2.
That's 4 points.
Yeah.
Okay.
2 elevators. So.
There you go. And now he goes. Exciting. Let's see if he takes control of everything.
His turn takes such a long time.
Well, he's very smart.
I guess. I think I need an AI deck.
Yeah. To make the moves for you?
Yeah.
All right, let's see what he does. He's in this final actions here. So he's going to do the blue deck. He's got no resources, so it's going to be real simple.
Yep. So he does nothing.
Does he have any? Can he loot any circles or scavenge any circles? Nope.
No.
He's not anywhere where there are. So he's going to move towards the blue. So he's going to move some of these guys. So
okay.
It's either them or them.
Probably these guys, right?
Well, yeah, because he's going to go up to that one. Because he's technically right here.
Whoa. Oh.
Yeah, one down, and then he's right there. And then he's spawning. He doesn't have any more spawns. Again, he's going to go for the blue deck. Can't do it. He's going to get triangles. Can't do it. He's going to move towards the triangles right there. And then he's going to spawn, which he can't. He's going to try to get that deck. He can't. He's going to grab circles. He can. So he'll grab that. And he's going to spawn. He can't. He's going to go for the green with 1 circle.
Circle, he can't.
Do it. Grab a triangle. He can.
Mm-hmm.
Move towards the triangle. Go down towards this one. And then that's it. So he's done.
Okay.
Real simple.
So here you go. Clean up.
Now he's going to do his mission. So is he controlling any outposts?
Did you stop him?
I did. 6 and 6. We're tied.
You moved in there with 6.
You better believe it.
I thought you had to move in there with more.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, I am. Because that's what I was getting all sidetracked about.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I couldn't move in there at all.
Yeah, I think that was an illegal move.
That was illegal. So I moved 2 in, and he takes control of all.
I know.
Well, he's going to take the blue, because that's where I think it's the one where his den is that he takes.
Okay.
He doesn't take all of them.
Yeah.
But he does control them all.
Yeah.
And his den's going to go to another blue. So it doesn't matter which one. It could go to any of these. And he's going to date his upside. He didn't burn any cards this round. Right?
He burned these 2.
Oh, he did? So let's go to him. And that's his turn. So he kind of crushed it that round.
Yeah, I know. That's what makes it tough with the whole movement piece.
And you're right. I will take him out next round. I didn't need to stop him that round necessarily.
Okay.
You actually go first this round.
Okay.
He's going to just camp here too because he's like, I control all these. Let me just double check his rule while you're getting ready to go to make sure he's not taking all those, because if he takes them all, then
I feel like he does.
Because man, that would be he just won the game.
Well, yeah, and I feel like that's why we have to.
If he controls one or more regions with an outpost, these ones are removed from the map and placed in the outpost.
I think he takes them all.
If the den is in a region, that's right. It doesn't matter which outpost he takes. So he controlled all these. These
are completely crushed us already.
He just killed all these outposts. Wow.
Like, there's no point in winning.
We can concede. At this point, I think we can concede. He just won.
Honestly, I would love to, I think you guys saw a lot of it, and I would love to just kind of talk about this experience.
I think so, yeah. And I think
if that works
you got to see, and honestly, to go through 2 more rounds, you're going to just kind of see us kind of scramble and more tactics. We couldn't effectively stop him because the AI is tough. There's no joke.
Yeah.
And we're still kind of getting our legs under us with this game because
it is such a
complex.
Simple concept to explain. Like, teaching somebody this game is very, especially if you're used to movement and stuff like that, not complicated.
Right.
But figuring out what to do with those simple rules and how to best maximize what you have, you are so resource poor this entire game. And the strategy, really, which we did not, I don't think, illustrate beautifully
Not at
in
all.
this game, is really to take advantage of upgrading your cards, which is why it's a neat little like a
Deck builder, really.
builder. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like a deck builder that you don't have to worry about drawing the right cards because
Right.
everything's accessible, but you are getting rid of like a lesser card when you're buying that new card, and exploiting those opportunities to like build certain kinds of things, so you're not relying on your one build action, is like critical, to get through
For
this.
sure.
But yeah, the automa adds a lot, because if you're just playing against each other, you're doing a lot more like running around the board and just
You're
trying
doing more
to
resource gathering,
gathering resources. Where I feel like when we're playing against the AI, it's almost more of a semi-co-op experience, where it's not so head to head, because you're both wanting the AI not to completely obliterate you
Well, yeah, he's just wrecking outposts, so
and sucking up resources, and
he's screwing the board up. So you want to stop him, so you just automatically start to lean towards that strategy, and you end up kind of helping each other in a way, but
not really.
But not really, yeah. So let's give our thoughts a bit about this game, because it's this one kind of came out of nowhere for us.
Like as a surprise.
As a surprise, yeah. Like, because we didn't have it on our radar as far as games that we typically follow. Usually when there's miniatures on a board, I'm automatically kind of reserved about it, because it's not the type of game I typically play. Because with you and I, it's like, all right, we're doing more combat. We're taking, like, it just reminds me of like Kemet, where it's like you're just constantly just pushing and battling and ripping each other's troops out, and it's just constantly war. At first glance, this game looks like that type of a battler. Right. A bunch of miniatures on a board, you're battling each other out. Now, we've grown over the years to appreciate that more. I.e. Angel Fury, right? Like, we really enjoyed that, because it was more about just massive armies just throwing at each other.
Well, or I'd say like any of the Awakened Realms titles. That
and those too. So I think we've kind of come into it, but it's not something we, by nature, just go after. So when we were approached about this one, and we agreed to it, and we looked at it, I read the rules, I was like, oh, this is not at all what I thought it was going to be. Like, at all. And that's in a good way. So the boards took a while to put together, because, again, they're multi-tiered. And I'll show you on this angle. I think a good one would be the center tile. Okay, so as you can see, it is elevated, right? So it's a main tile plus the first layer. Plus the second layer, right? So you've got to put these tiles together, and they're labeled and numbered, and you've got to assemble this whole thing with double-sided stickers on the back. That's kind of like the big thing with board games these days, is the assembly with these double-sided stickers. But it holds, and everything's good. So, and then they fit together with other modular pieces, and it tells you in the book exactly how to set up these maps. You see, so that becomes one, second story building, and so on and so forth. I think it looks really, really cool on the table. It does, yeah. Have not seen a map like this yet to date. At least from maybe there's others out there, but we haven't seen one yet. Right. So that was the first surprise. And then I was just like, okay, so reading the rules, learning that this is a deck builder at its heart. It's area control, but not an area control with a lot of combat.
Right. And also that it's not a campaign.
Right.
So like that was the other thing when I see minis and I see like post-apocalyptic and like all this stuff, I'm instantly like, okay, here's another campaign that we'll start to play and like never finish. But also not the case. This is like a play it for a couple hours and you're done. Set it up, play it again.
And you can change the map around so it's a little more modular. The base set comes with 4 factions. The expansion came with an additional 3. So you've got 7 factions to choose from. And the new factions are pretty complex. There's a lot of different... They're very, like, asymmetrical.
Yeah. I like the wild factions.
Yeah,
like
they've got some, like, big polar bears. Yeah. Really cool stuff. That other market deck, we didn't show it because it's more complicated. And too much at once is overwhelming. And if you're into what you saw and you want to get it, I'd rather you learn about those things and explore them on your own versus us giving you away all the secrets. But... there are some really cool mechanics in that other market deck where you're putting like, I think there's like some kind of sniper cannon on the board that actually kills enemy troops. But the benefit is for when you kill an enemy troop, that person gets one of these tokens, this candy token, because candy is like scarce, so it's really like wanted. But they give them an ability like, okay, you get to create a tent. Like it's an extra that's pretty powerful.
Yeah.
Like,
so it's one of those like you're knocked off the board, but like not really.
Yeah,
Like,
so
you are,
you get a resource or an action to do.
It's that like Valhalla.
Yeah.
type
So it's not
concept.
such of a sting. You're like, all right, I lost a troop, but I actually got I get to go build a refuge somewhere.
Yes.
Without playing a card. Like that's really big. So you've got sort of that compensation, which is really nice to see.
Yeah.
They didn't go crazy with the resources, so you don't have like 9 different resources to kind of track.
I appreciate that.
It's just circles and circles and triangles, and it's really, really simple. The trait mechanic is really cool.
Yeah, right.
Trying to really
I
push
didn't
to
get to
get those
uncover any
unlocked.
of
I
mine.
had some really good ones too, and I just could not get them open because the stupid AI was really just being a jerk.
I had a lot of drone ones. Like if I could have unlocked these, it allows you like when you deploy with the drone, you deploy extra, and like I don't know, just lots of cool stuff.
I had a cool one. My red one is called caravans, and
Yeah.
what it does is it allows you to move your refuge with your troops,
Yeah.
and it counts as +1 in
That's
majority.
neat, yeah.
So then you can move your tent in and spawn more guys,
Right.
and really control that region. If I had that, I would have been able to take that no problem.
But I think that's why, like, strategy-wise, it's critical to find a way to build stuff so that you can traverse the board and get these locked down
Yes.
as soon as you can. And I don't know where we went wrong.
I just think that we focused.
From the first move, I was like, yep, I failed.
Yeah, he had a good run of actions and
Yeah.
really was able to get his troops positioned strong,
Yeah.
fast, and we just could not get enough guys out
But
there.
it's a fun
so.
puzzle, though.
It is really like I'm ready to go.
I mean, I
reset
feel
it and do
bad
it again.
because you guys are watching us, like, try and figure something out, but it's like, but when you're in it, you're just like, okay, I know there's a way to make this work. How do I make this work? And you're almost like, if you're like us, kind of helping each other out too, where you're like, oh, you could do this.
Yeah,
you
you can kind of figure out there's
Yeah.
a way to do it, and I
So
think
it's pretty neat.
this game, like with the AI, it's a puzzle, no
Yeah.
doubt, right? And I think that's really cool. With multiple players, it's more about where do I want to go influence my majority to get the resources I need to buy the best cards, to try to use the drones. Now there's 4 drones, all 4 of them do all different things. So there's strategy in that.
Yeah.
Really, really unique game.
Yeah.
And like I said, this thing totally caught me off guard. Yeah. I had no idea what to expect, and I am more than pleasantly surprised by what we experienced with this game.
Right. Me too. Absolutely.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I was going to say, just as far as availability goes, we'll put some information in the description so you know. I believe this was on Kickstarter like a while ago.
Yeah.
And now it is going to be available, so you'll be able to get it. Which is cool because I like to see these things after they're already like in production.
Yeah, because this is what you guys are going to get your hands
Yeah.
on, and this is what, when we're demonstrating a game, it's always nicer to say, hey, look, this is the final product, right?
Yeah.
And you get to see it, you
Right.
get to see it in action.
Yeah.
How does it look on the table? And it's really, it really showcases well. I think it's got a lot of table presence
Yeah.
for what it is. This could have been a simple board
Yeah.
with 2D print, you know what I mean?
Right.
But the art's really well done. The miniatures are small, which I appreciate because you're shoving a lot of them on the board.
Yeah.
All the art's really, really nice.
I would say the only other thing, and you could do this, you could definitely,
Yeah.
fix this. If this was your game, you could identify somehow, maybe just paint the base of your leader
a different color.
so that you know and other players kind of know, like, hey, what are you doing with
Yeah,
that
like this
guy,
is my leader and this is not. So
Yeah.
it's like, well, they're so small. But if you painted their base like red or black,
Yep, you would know.
you would know exactly. Okay, yeah, there's my leader, and because they have abilities, and
Yeah.
they're, like there's another faction whose leader is +1 or +3, I think.
Yeah,
To
strength.
their strength.
Yeah.
So it's like you want to know where that guy is so that you can take into account when you're moving guys in. So
Yeah.
that's important.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
think as far so the expansion came with the AI, came with the 3 new factions, and that market. So those
Yeah.
are 3 things. And like I said, the market was a little more complex than the current one, which is why
Right.
we didn't do it. But
Yeah.
but it replaces that black market that you saw. Well, but otherwise you got to see how all of the mechanics work, how the
Yeah.
game plays, what you're trying to do, and I think you have to make up your own mind to see if is this something that fits your play style.
Yeah. That's cool.
All right, well, that's about it. So all the information we'll put down below in the descriptions. You'll also see links to our table.
Yes.
Our
I'm going
nice
to do a
new
table, which By the way, we've been using this. My favorite part of this thing is it's got this little divot that holds all kinds of things.
She likes to
like
put
cards.
her cards in
I
there.
do. I put my cards in there. He's like,
So like she'll have all her cards so she can look at them. I'm like, okay, that's what you want.
Or you can put your play. You know, we put our player aids over here.
Yeah, so
you can't see.
It's really convenient. The table's worked out really well for us.
Yeah.
If you want to see us do more of these playthroughs behind the scenes, come join us over on Patreon. We'd love to have you over there. We have Discord. You can join us there. A lot of folks joining that all the time.
Yep.
A lot of good discussion on games. A lot of folks always talking games, so it's good stuff. So with that, I think we're about to wrap it up.
Yeah, I think that's good.
Okay, well, thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed the video. We'll see you next time.
We'll see you.